Anthony Albanese, Australia's Prime Minister, is under increasing scrutiny as polling data suggests diminishing support for his government ahead of the upcoming federal election. Despite these concerns, Albanese has downplayed fears of a potential Labor defeat, asserting his commitment to addressing key issues faced by Australians. Recent analyses of news polls from the final quarter of 2024 paint a challenging picture for the Albanese government. Support among Australians aged 35 to 49, a demographic often comprising mortgage holders in crucial electorates, has declined significantly. This group is pivotal to election outcomes and is particularly sensitive to cost of living pressures and interest rate changes. Polling data indicates Labor's primary vote among this demographic dropped to 31% in the October-December period, down from 35% in June and 33% in September. Meanwhile, the coalition has seen its primary vote rise to 37%, giving Peter Dutton's opposition a competitive edge. Once a stronghold for Labor, this demographic now shows a new even split, with Labor's lead narrowing from 53 to 47% 6 months ago to a razor-thin margin. When asked about his waning popularity during a Sunday press conference, Albanese brushed aside the criticism. "I've been underestimated throughout my political career," he stated. "My focus is on assisting Australians, addressing the cost of living, and implementing future-oriented plans." The Prime Minister highlighted several initiatives, including Labor's proposed cancellation of 20% of HECS debts for individuals if re-elected, as well as major funding commitments to childcare. "We've announced changes to ensure affordable childcare and committed billions to bolster childcare infrastructure," Albanese emphasised, aiming to appeal to Australian families. Labor's struggles are most evident in New South Wales and Victoria, two critical battlegrounds for the election. In Victoria, Labor's primary vote has dropped to 30%, a 5% decline since the 2022 election, while the coalition has seen its primary vote rise from 36% to 39%. This has resulted in a two-party preferred tie in the state. Albanese's approval rating in Victoria has also suffered, falling from 46% in June to 41% by December, while his disapproval rating rose to 53%. This equates to a net approval rating of -12, a figure mirroring Dutton's standings. In New South Wales, the contest has tightened to a 50 to 52 party preferred split. Both Labor and the coalition experienced minor gains in their primary votes, with Labor rising to 32% and the coalition to 40%. The Greens, however, saw a decline in support, dropping 2 points to 10%. Western Australia remains a bright spot for Labor, where its two-party preferred lead increased to 54 to 46%, compared to 52 to 48% in the previous quarter. However, in Queensland, both Labor and the coalition have lost ground, with Labor's primary vote slipping by 1% to 29% and the coalition dropping 2 points to 41%. The coalition still maintains a two-party preferred lead in Queensland, albeit reduced from 54 to 46% to 53 to 47%. Adding to Albanese's challenges, a recent controversy erupted following an inappropriate remark he made in Parliament regarding Tourette Syndrome. During a heated session, the Prime Minister responded to an opposition heckler by saying, "Have you got Tourette's or something? You just sit there babble, babble, babble." The comment was widely condemned, with Green Senator Jordan Steele labelling it ableist and Coalition Senator Ann Ruston calling it despicable behaviour. Although Albanese retracted the comment immediately and later issued a formal apology in Parliament, the incident sparked backlash from advocacy groups. Marnie Mizey, president of the Tourette Syndrome Association of Australia, TSAA, described Albanese's remarks as hurtful and thoughtless. She added that his apology lacked sincerity, particularly as he failed to specifically address Tourette syndrome in his statement. The use of Tourette syndrome as an insult, especially in a televised setting, perpetuates stigma and has far-reaching consequences for those living with the condition, Mizey said. The TSAA is seeking a meeting with Albanese to explain the broader implications of his words and to raise awareness about the challenges faced by individuals with Tourette syndrome. The neurological condition, which affects roughly 1 in 100 school children, is characterized by involuntary movements and sounds, commonly referred to as tics. While it can disrupt daily life, it does not impact intelligence. As the election draws closer, Albanese's government faces mounting challenges. With falling support in key demographics and crucial states, coupled with controversies that undermine public confidence, the road to re-election looks increasingly steep for Labor. Despite these hurdles, Albanese remains resolute, emphasising his focus on long-term plans to support Australians. Whether his government can regain the trust of Middle Australia and critical swing states remains to be seen. For more updates on Australian politics and the upcoming election, stay tuned to our channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest insights.